Alright now, welcome back. Well, we're gonna work on the race car here today. I was gonna go to the track, but it's Sunday. So I figured I'd come out here and uncover my car, go ahead and move some stuff around. I gotta go change my clothes. I got my boots on and everything. So I was on my way to the track and I decided to change my mind to come back to work on my car. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna start cutting the mini tubs out of it, or cutting the tubs out of it, doing the mini tubs. So I got Nigel's old tubs over here out of his car. So I'm gonna cut them out today and start working on welding them in. Then I still gotta order the coilovers and all that stuff or whatnot. But I got the second gear lead valve body for the 400. I'm gonna work on installing it, and I also got the 430 gear from Nigel and them to go through and to change the car over to a 430 gear, so we do that second gear lead. So let me get my clothes changed. I'll be right back with you. All right, well, first and foremost, we got to go in here and we got to take all the crap out of the inside of the back of the car. These panels here, we got to pull the carpet out. We got to pull everything out of the back of it. So let me go ahead and start getting this stuff pulled out real quick. So I hope y'all can see this well. Anyways, we're gonna pull all this back. First, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna cut all this along the edge right here where the pinch weld is, because the new tubs will go lay up to get in there. New tubs actually lay up right on the edge, but I'm gonna cut that top off of it, that lip around there, make it look a little nicer. Cut it, and I'm gonna come in here and cut the big section out as much as I can and get out what I want, this part of the bracing out, and then I'm gonna go through and work on cutting this floor. I'm gonna cut the tub out in a couple different sections. Take this little section out down here, if you can see it. You might not, can't, right there. Take this little bracket out, a few odds and ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting. Alright, so I took my shock loose so I can push it down here in a minute. I think for now I'm going to just go ahead and cut here, cut around, cut over that, and cut down, because I don't want to take all this out quite yet. I'll come back in and tile this up a little bit better than what it is. This is just a quick way of just getting it. Get up inside the car. Well, get up inside of it. Oh. No turning back now. This all always been like this since I bought it.
ahead and pull off a couple brackets real quick. Come on.
Alright, so I've gone through and cut it. I'm not all the way down at the bottom where I want to be at yet, but I got it cut around that lip. I'm gonna start getting the tub and see if I can't get it fitted and make me a line on where it's gonna be at. So I just want to get the big part out of the way before I start marking everything and cut everything else. But it's getting there, it's pretty easy, not too bad. All right, now we got it installed, ready to go home. Let's go racing. I'm just playing. So now I can come in here and mark. But it's gonna butt up against that. I can clean that up and weld all this up in here. I gotta move my seat belt mount right here because we're going to cut it. But I can at least come in here now, like I said, at the back, and get where it's gonna be at. Ain't gonna look too bad. It's gonna give us plenty more room. So let me mark it, I'll be right back with you. Probably can't see it real well, but we're gonna cut it right back through here. You can barely see the line on how far over it comes down. Now there is a frame rail up in here, so we're just gonna cut it to the frame rail and then just take out that section. I'm not gonna go through and move the frame rail in right now. I might cut it in a minute and taper it, depending on what it looks like, but we're gonna go ahead and get the rest of this cut out. Right here, I gotta move my seat belt, take it loose so I can cut the floor there. Still debating on whether I want to go ahead and pull it out now or if I just want to go ahead and trim this, leave this piece in here, and then just go through and put coilovers in it later. I don't know yet. Probably just go ahead and cut it out now and just do coilovers and all. Depends on if Nikki wants to be nice to me or not. We'll all figure out about that. As you can tell, that's how much clearance we're gaining on the back side of the tire here. If I cut the frame rail like most people do, I don't know if I want to do it because the cage is tied in right here. But if I could shorten this up and square it, and it would make it even more room, but the tire will never be up that close anyways. But anyways, the tub comes in here like this, it comes across. Then I had to go through and cut this out, cut the spring perch out, and come down. And it gives me all this room. I gotta go to the garage and get me a torch bit for this. But anyway, this is part one. This is part one of how to put tubs in a fox body or whatever. Right now we're going to call this the disassembly of. So like I said, come in here and you can cut all this. I gotta get the torch bit from the garage from that. So we're gonna call this the disassembly of cut one of the tubs out of the car. I'll have the rest of them cut out hopefully this week if the weather don't get too rough. I'm gonna start seeing. I might go ahead and buy the stuff to do coilovers on the back. If it does, then I can just go ahead and cut all this, the rest of this out. I'm also debating on whether I want to cut up into this structure or not. I left this a little bit here because I still have a factory hatch on the car, and with the factory hatch it's heavy, so I need to keep some kind of support up here. But I would really like to go through and cut all this out too. I mean, it ain't probably but a pound, but I'd like to go ahead and put a fiberglass hatch on the car, but we'll see. But anyways, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thanks.